What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. Go ahead and work on getting these last two side quests done, and we'll jump into the main story.
To the Vale, then.
What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
Well, we certainly seem aligned.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Sure, what do you need? Seems like a good cause.
What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
I'm sure it
We'll be
would.
staying then.
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Spies abound, huh? Alright,
Crystal's curse is bad enough.
like we're delivering snacks again.
We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
Is he healing the soldier?
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Some respect for the man
Looks like
curing you.
now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
You see the curse on his ankle. He's already starting to turn to stone and they still have him working now.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't
And
need
his
it
arm.
here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's
Quite
something at least.
literally being worked to death. We gotta help this if we can. I don't think there'll be much to done immediately though, not here at least. I have to cut our way through a lot of people to change everybody's lot in life, I think.
I have something for you.
Her entire left arm is basically gone due to the curse.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
You are very lucky. You're a fortunate individual. I wonder if I can do this yet or still not, maybe.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
A lot of people's lucky day today, huh?
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
Don't wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
You just sound so defeated. That
Drover has
is a
more
man
regard for
who
his
has
cattle than the Empire does
given
its
up
bearers.
and accepted his lot in life.
I bet Ed.
That's unfortunate. He's had any semblance of resistance beaten out of him a while ago, it seems.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
That's a little
He
creepy.
was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Yeah, let's flee the scene quickly, Clive. We might be the next uncle. Magic dash. Alright, there was one last side quest.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Yeah, I'm definitely loving the world. I have plenty of investment. There's so much I want to discover here and get into. And a lot I want to fix. Like I said, it's a lot of people's lucky day today that we can't...
Bastard! Accident my ass!
That we can't deal with the mistreatment here. Because I would if I could. I'd start a whole fight.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us... Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Would you like to test yourself?
You lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
You can always try and find out.
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Yes, for
I'd
sure.
rather not.
Nah.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
I wasn't going
Take
to.
a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Thank God I finally get to take a chunk out of somebody here.
Let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right. Let's be
Yes,
having
I'm the cocky one. He did say not to hold back.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Right.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Is that it? You were saying?
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
I just did.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
Take his place if you want.
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Of course.
How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Oh, it is Q. You do get more if you tap Q. Well, that's good to know. I've been using gouge all wrong.
Oh.
Had enough, boys.
Go now.
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
43,000 guild now.
The Emperor's finest.
Fools. That looks like a fallen relic right there. Oh, we'll definitely wander up there once we're done in this little town. Right now we got a missing woman to find. I wonder if the dame employs brandeds, because if she does, it's certainly not a safe environment for them. I don't think she would, though. Something tells me the kind of personalities that are in this city, they wouldn't look too kindly on branded. Not enough to have them be courtesans.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Imperial slimy soldier with a scar over one eye. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
The barracks is in order.
Already put a beating on 2 of them. I'm happy for a 3rd. Maybe he'll bring his friends and I can do a good old cleanse.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably to the...
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
It looks like we're already heading out of Northreach. There's a chance to explore that big open expanse right there.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Has a lot of friends in high places, doesn't she? Now, which way are we heading out? That's all the way up here on the right. But I am going to leave through the left, and we'll circle around. Because I want to go up here and check that fallen artifact out. Perhaps it will be that we can't even interact with it, but I still want to look. I think I see some loot right there in the distance. The Royal Meadows. Oh, I've been wanting to fight Imperials. Over there. That extension is crazy. Fly for me.
Not fall to the likes of you.
Oh, my Garuda tree just got a giant buff purely from the fact that I understand how to attack more with it now. I've definitely been playing Gouge wrong. Valley Madla. Let's go see this. I think it's actually a fortress that's up here, but still, I still would like to check.
What are you playing at, Brandon?
It's over.
The maps are very huge. Yeah, that's where I wanted to look. Have anything up on this hill? There is not, but there is this.
Stay down. That's enough.
You have a cheeky little hit on me there that I shouldn't have let him get. You got toggle. At risk of repeating myself a lot, what a pretty game. What's that over there? Is that one of the mother crystals? Or is that just Blylands? What do we have over here? Disguised under the sunlight. Any sneaky goodies? If anything is worth coming this way just for the vista. What is this?
It's over.
Since I can't interact with it. I imagine I will be able to eventually. There's so many of those things all over this place that it seems highly unlikely that they wouldn't be significant. Deal with the side dragons first. Or the little pygmies attacking me while I'm dealing with the big boy.
That's enough.
I would actually surprisingly have a hard time with those little dragon fights. Like the toughest encounter for me right now. Of all the ones we faced. Little dragonlings are the one I'm struggling with.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Have to get a hang on it.
You're not welcome
Your
here.
boys at about time. You won't be casting anything.
Stay down. It's over. Must I do everything around here? That's enough.
Handful of less Imperials in the world. Anything else for me around this big ass tower? They do not. Decent hand full of little fights though. And now we've cleared this left side. Let's start working our way up yonder. Probably just follow the coastline and run it around. Like a sure enough play as any. Yeah, I do want to pick up Dragon Age 2 at some point after we finish Final Fantasy. I would also like to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't played this game and seen what this had to offer. I'm quite interested to see what other Final Fantasy games have in store for me. I see the place we're going right there, actually, the little village. Beyond that, I do want to give the Mass Effect trilogy its own little thing, although I doubt I will have anything to do with Mass Effect Andromeda, but potentially. I guess it depends. People want to see it, they want to see it. I'll be happy to oblige. The gouge extension with Garudas is insane. I still have a hard time believing it goes that long, considering how I've been using it the rest of the game. These vultures out.
That's enough.
We're certainly gonna go up to that Imperial Tower. First things first.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Nice and easy. Kind of just clear this entire field out, I think. Pick the XP along the way. You volunteered first.
That's enough. It's over.
Good boy. Toggle, let him know. Probably just gonna be another bunch of Imperial fights, right? I imagine.
Wait, you're not one of us. Stay down. It's over. You will pay for what you've done.
It's so crazy.
Well done, Toro. A little help.
He took a high potion by accident right there, trying to get Toggle to heal me. Didn't switch right. Oops. Demon Tamer Stash rather. Right. We have been cooking for 31 minutes. I think we should be able to clear this section of the field and those little windmills right there before we wrap. I'll get us right on point for the village next episode. I want to practice that a little better, the up thrust, because extreme down thrust does a lot of damage. So if I can get that down to consistently launch myself, you will be cooking with gas. These vultures, and then we'll check the outskirts.
It's over.
Good boy, Toggle, as always. What's going on here?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Slaves. So I'm kind of getting the button combination down. I'm just not usually in range for it. Very satisfying to do that.
That's enough.
Go squared up here. You have anything inside this barn? We do indeed. A shop fang. For a chest, but I'll take the fang. I'll check this windmill and then we're ready to head into the village. Check that little outhouse down there too on the left. Make sure we get everything. I get to practice my combat along the way, so more than happy. Anything that gives me the opportunity to practice, I'm happy with. I have a side quest here too, actually. More perfect than I thought. I guess we'll actually probably wrap before we head inside. I'm gonna take care of the side quests. I wanna check this last little outcropping over here. These vultures out of the way. Interesting. There we go.
Stay down.
Or kinda, I still kinda messed it up. Need you to fly back up in the air. Trickier to do that self-juggle than it looks. Well, at least for me. Alright, that's our side quest, man. So, given the positioning of all this is going to be a wrap for this episode. So, thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is, as always, a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.